Time for the takeaway and moving fast and breaking things. Canada's federal government is committed to big projects. How do we know? Well, because they've told us so. Meetings with the provinces so far have been aimed at making lists of priority projects, and the recently passed Bill C-5, or the One Canadian Economy Act, is the tool the feds will use to get things done. Those things might include new pipelines or other big infrastructure projects, from ports to electricity transmission, new clean energy initiatives, or Arctic infrastructure. We'll hear soon what the first priorities will be, but we've already heard some of the objections to the sweeping powers of Bill C-5, most loudly from Indigenous and climate groups who worry that speed will trump other concerns. There's no doubt that speed is part of the point here. Canada has vast resources it could have been developing for years, including conventional oil and gas, as well as newer resources like critical minerals. Now those projects will be sped up, streamlining processes that have made waits of many years the standard and arguably made the projects less attractive to investors. Part of that time was spent in consultation with groups that include local communities, environmental agencies, and of course, First Nations. The question ahead is how Canada will combine speed and efficiency with those consultations. After all, this isn't China, where massive infrastructure projects spring up seemingly overnight. Canada has a robust legal framework when it comes to the rights of First Nations here. Squaring this circle may well be the most complex task the federal government faces. How it does it may define the culture it plans to advance. Will it be one of inclusion with all of its messy, lurching progress? Or will it be one of authority, where the central power in Ottawa makes the call and the rest of us toe the line? There are arguments to be made for both. My takeaway? Moving fast can mean breaking things, but it works when you move fast on your failures too, and then move on to the solution.
Taking Stock, Fridays on BNNBloomberg.